Hey everyone, Lawrence here, and welcome to the second devlog for my game Drift Highway. Now, we're starting off this devlog on Monday, where I was kind of just looking for a bit of feedback on what people thought on the current state of the game, and I kind of met this YouTuber called Andrew. He's a great guy, great developer, very kind, and he's currently making his own game, so go check that out in the description. And he kind of gave me the idea to make the road bigger for the game, and I did that, I gave it a go, and I have to agree with him, the game feels so much better having more surface to drive on. It is now Wednesday afternoon, and I decided to spend a bit of time making the kind of ground of the game a little bit nicer. So I created a new custom shader for the wireframe effect, and it kind of waves around and glows brighter in certain areas. Now, unfortunately, I lost the footage for this, but this is the end result of that. The next thing I wanted to work on was a item system for the game. Now, what I wanted to happen was that in certain chunks, there would be items that you could pick up that would give you certain scores or maybe certain abilities. But the first one, which was the simplest one for me to just test the system, was just a pickup that would switch the current track or music that is playing in the game. So how this works is every time a city chunk in this example is spawned, the generator will then check if there are any spawn points and select a random spawn point for a new item to be placed on. It is now Thursday morning, and as I was playing the game just to see what I was up to and what I should be doing next, I didn't like the car, to put it simply. I didn't like the way it felt. It felt very heavy, it would slide too often, and if you made a sharp turn, it would always flip. On top of that, if you came in on one of the ramps at a very fast speed, it would hit the bottom of the car and flip it over. So I fixed all of this, I made the car feel really nice. You can now turn sharp corners really fast, and I decided to go a little bit further and add slipstream to the car. So now when the car reaches a certain velocity, you will then enter slipstream. So this is how it all looks right now. So later that Thursday, I kind of decided I wanted to implement my scoring system into the game now. I wanted players to feel some sense of accomplishment driving further and further into the game. So how I ended up accomplishing this is every chunk you drive over, you will then increment onto your score. So if you're driving slowly, what I've done is you only increment by a score of 10. However, if you're in slipstream, you'll increment your score by 100. This kind of keeps players wanting to always try and stay in that slipstream mode. After I implemented this, I then decided that I wanted to post it on Reddit and see what people thought of the game. To my surprise, I got quite a lot of interest on the post, and a lot of people were not happy with the FOV with the camera. So I did end up fixing that, but for now, this is the footage I put on Reddit. It is now Friday, and really the only thing I did on Friday is just kind of adjust everything, make everything kind of feel a bit better, adjust the skybox, make the music more of a retro feel, because I kind of just slapped all the music on randomly before, but now it's more of a retro sort of 80s synthwave sort of sounding music. But yeah, this is kind of how everything is right now. What was that? Oh god, no!